How is it that you make those circle beds that we grow the scarlet runner bean teepees in?
Oh, Mr. Lavasser, I'm so excited to share this with you now because it's May and it's time to start planting our warm weather crops and our beans. They need warm soil and the soil is warming up. So now we're going to get our circle beds ready so we can put those really big teepees in that our scarlet runner beans are going to crawl or climb up. So here's how you make a circle bed. So you can see we've been doing it for many years, so they're kind of already a little circly. This is actually called a keyhole garden. Keyhole bed, you have a place you can walk in, okay? Now, what I've done is I've put a stake in the middle of what I want to be the circle, okay? Now, I have a handy dandy rope and I have put, I'm stepping on it. I have put a little kind of lasso end on it so this rope can go around like that, okay? You want to have one of these, otherwise it'll start to go around like this and your circle won't be good, okay? So you want something that'll go around like that because we're making a protractor that draws a circle. Now, we make really, really, really big circles because we have really, really, really big teepees. And our circle is 12 feet wide. Now, if I have a circle 12 feet wide, that is called the diameter. The diameter is the width of a circle. What is the radius? The radius is half the width. What is the radius of a circle that has a diameter of 12 feet? How would you calculate that? 12 divided by 2 equals, what is it?
6.
Yes, Mr. Lavasser, you got it right. So we have a 6-foot radius. Now, here we go again. I want my bed to be 3 feet wide. Okay, I want my bed to be 3 feet wide and my radius is 6 feet. So where do I put, if this is going to be 3 feet, where do I put my first knot to get the inside edge of my 3-foot bed? What's that?
That would be 3 feet out, Farmer Cary.
How did you figure that out?
I divided 6 by 2.
And that's 3. Got it. Okay, so we have a section of rope that I took a little knot in. That's 3 feet, okay? And then we have another section of rope, and that's 3 feet. So we have 3 plus 3 is 6, with my bed that's now 3 feet wide. And then we're gonna, with our protractor, we're gonna make this bed. Because if I take my 6-foot radius and I walk all the way around, I'm going to have a bed that's how wide, Mr. Lavasser?
It's going to be 6 feet radius with a 12-foot diameter.
Right. Okay, let's do it. Now, I have these handy dandy sticks. Okay, there's my protractor. Here we go. Now I've done the inside part mostly. Okay, let me get some sticks. Okay, and we're going to finish out the inside. Oh, and here's a handy dandy rock that I'll use. Okay, here we go. That one is at 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet. This is really fun. 3 feet, 3 feet. Okay. Now I'm going to put another stick here so you can see that our bed needs to have a little bit of adjustment. Okay, now I need to have space for my keyhole. Okay, now there's the inside part. Shall we do the outside part? Here we go. Uh-oh. Let's get some better sticks. Here's one.
So at home, we could use any kind of stake or stick or
Yeah,
something
you can
to
use
mark it.
anything to mark it, okay? But it's kind of handy to mark it because otherwise you lose track of where you are, right? So here's one. Oh my goodness, this is going out. Okay. Did it get stuck? Nope, there we go. And here's one. So you can see how we make our bed. Let me go get some more sticks. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, see how this smeared out? It would have fooled us unless we had our protractor. This helps you get a perfect circle with an exact 6-foot radius and an exact 12-foot diameter. And you can make your circle bed any width you want. You just have to know the math, and then you'll be good. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's check it out. Here we go. Walking around the circle. Looking good?
That works really well.
See? Look at that. Beautiful. Bingo. Okay? Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to make that edge really nice. Now, I'm pretty good at eyeballing curves. You might want to put a few more stakes in there. Now, this is kind of a grassy area. We're going to have to weed that grass out. It got all kind of splurched around. But you see how we're going to make that bed pop out? Okay. See? We're making the circle. Look at that. It's going around. Okay. Is it popping out?
Yeah, it's popping out. Why are you throwing it in the middle, Farmer Cary?
Well, I'm throwing it in the middle because I want to have my bed be a raised bed so we have as much soil as possible to grow all our beans in. And we don't just have scarlet runner bean circles, we have tomato circles, and we have popcorn circles, and we grow popcorn, and we also have a sunflower circle, and we make a cucumber teepee also, so that we can go inside the cucumber teepee and eat cucumbers. So we have lots of circle beds we make. We love circle beds.
Kids love them too. They like to go inside after they've grown way up.
I know, aren't they fun?
They really are.
Yep, so here's how you make your circle. There you go. Now, I kind of think we should test things here. Now you can see inside here, I'm going to have to chop this out a little bit. That got a little grass in it. So you can see I have a little work here. We'll come back and see how it is, but I kind of want to make sure that this string works. How do we know that string works? Well, let's see. Did I do it right?
What do you have there, Farmer Cary?
This is a measuring tape. Okay, let me see if I did it right. Okay, there you go. Oh, I'm off by an inch. Okay, so there's 3 feet. Can you see that? Okay, and then here's another 3 feet. So let's see. This should be 3 feet. Okay, because you know you have to pull it, all right? Don't let it be floppy. That's 3 feet. So here's the test. Let's go out here. Is our circle bed 6 feet wide? Yep, I'm off an inch. That's okay. There you go, 6 feet wide, and then let's test it. Is it 12 feet in diameter? Okay, this is the test. Here we go. Oh, now if we're measuring the diameter, we have to go through the center, right? Otherwise it won't work. We go through the center. There we go. That's going to be perfect. 12 feet wide. Do you see how that works? 6 feet
really
is in the 6 feet is in the center. Now, can you imagine if you're trying to make a circle bed with this measuring tape flopping all over the place and trying to go like here, measuring out 3 feet, and then measuring out 3 feet? You could do it. You could absolutely do it with a measuring tape, but I kind of think it's much more fun to do it with our own homemade protractor. Yeah? So, Mr. Lavasser, that is how we make a circle bed. And we will come back and we'll show you all our circle beds all made up and what we're going to plant in them. But right now we're just getting started because middle of May we want to plant those scarlet runner beans, get our corn in the ground and all our other warm weather crops. So did that answer your question about how we make a circle bed?
You sure did. You sure really did. I'm going to make one at home myself.
Yay! Now, I don't know if your yard is big enough for a 12-foot circle bed. You might have to make a smaller one, which is possible. You could make a bed that has only like a foot wide, so you can play around with the size of the width of your bed and the width of your circle.
Yeah, so I could fit it in my yard.
Yes, you can play around with it. And you just decide how wide you want your planting bed to be, and how much space do you have for your big circle. And if it needs to be small, you just use your stake and your string to draw the circle, and you can get it perfectly.
Thank you, Farmer Cary.
You're very welcome.